Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to the channel. We are here today to talk about upcoming PlayStation VR2 games, the ones you want the most, which is AAA games. You seem to want just those games, so I've done a little compilation. Let's go! Okay, so here I am in the small corner now. We're starting from Behemoth. Now we're starting from Behemoth because this list is done in the alphabetical order. It's not done by the, the biggest game of them all. I just decided to do it alphabetically. So this is latest announcement from Skydance Interactive, the developers of Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, which everyone loves. This is a cinematic trailer, so we don't know what the gameplay is gonna look like, but what this trailer shows us very well is what the developer going for in the gameplay. So you've got climbing, which always works great in VR. You've got some combat as well, which, once again, when it's done right, like the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, works great. So probably will work great in this game, because of course it's the same studio. You've got this awesome grappling hook, which definitely gonna feel great in VR if anyone had a chance to play Everslot on PC. Grappling hook feels great as well, and this is the main, I think, hook of this game, which is those giant behemoths. They are huge. It's like kind of shadow of the Colossus beasts. So yeah, what Skydance did is probably was thinking what the VR gamers want the most. What should we give them? How should we keep them excited? And that's how they come up with this game. Next you got, coming from Smigelt Entertainment, Crossfire Sierra Squad. The game got announced during the event when Sony said yes, you'll be able to pre-order PlayStation VR2, and then they revealed 11 upcoming games, which was pretty cool because that was a lot of games and they was super exciting. One of those standout games was Crossfire Sierra Squad. Now, looking at the quality of this game, what you can see here is definitely a very premium VR experience. Also, what the developer said on the blog post on the Sony's blog, basically this is a flat game as well, and what they're going for is to give you everything what was there in the flat game. So all the levels, all the characters and everything gonna be here in the PSVR2 version. But it's not just your normal flat port, as you can see by this trailer video. It's very physically based. You can like grab grenades and throw them back and stuff like that. Of course, holding weapon and everything, you see on screen how much carnage is happening. So yeah, this is of course going to be a multiplayer title if you want to play multiplayer. But also they said during during that event in the blog post that you don't have to play multiplayer and you can just play it by yourself if you feel like it, which is good for me, as you cannot pause the online game and sometimes I just have to pause games. Okay, so now we have, coming from Supermassive Games, the Dark Pictures Switchback VR. This is of course spiritual successor to the very popular Rush of Blood. Now, I know some of you might say this is not AAA game, but also what is AAA for VR? It's like this premium VR experience, so I kind of didn't want to skip this list from this game. That's why I've put it on here. Price-wise, well, it does cost 39.99 quid, so it's not the cheapest, so I'm assuming it is going to be a bigger experience than what was in your original, the original game. So, Supermassive Games, of course, the Dark Pictures long-running franchise, nice. Now, I mean, nice as well. Cool, that bit down there, it was just when you blink and opponent gets closer to you. So, the game is ready for pre-order. You can go to PlayStation Store, pre-order for $39.99. Looking really cool. Another launch title for PSVR2. And possibly the most anticipated PSVR2 game for many people. I would like to call it system seller, definitely. Firewall 0 Hour got very loyal player base, I cannot speak now, and they definitely gonna pick up PSVR2 just to play Firewall Ultra. By the way, if you want to have cool name for your game, just call it Firewall Ultra because it's an awesome name. So this is going to PSVR2, there is no release date yet sadly, but coming of course from the studio who delivered Firewall 0 Hour, so we know that we can rely on them when it comes to those types of games. You're gonna get some new environments, also some old stuff of course. It's updated for PlayStation VR2, and also, you know, utilizing all the things what PSVR2 supports. Your eye tracking, foveated rendering, everything, you know, headset feedback, all of it is here. So now a game that I don't even have to probably explain too much. You can all just sit down and enjoy the footage, the trailer for Horizon Call of the Mountain. The game looks beautiful, launch title, AAA game, definitely. Brand new adventure in Horizon world, and look at the screen, this is a PSVR2 game. You wouldn't expect that VR games can look that good, but yes, they can.
You're switching with me.
It's a snap mob. We're not gonna make it.
Blameless Murad had me released from prison. But why?
Redemption is still possible, Reyes.
Climb the mountain. Find out why the machines are attacking. Do that, and you shall be a free man. It will take all your wits, your skills, and courage. You have walked in the shadows, Reyes. Now it is time to climb into the light.
This is going to be amazing. Looks so good. Okay, so now the game many of you already enjoy playing on your original PSVR1. Looks great on PlayStation 5 on PSVR1, but it's going to look even better and play way better once the PSVR2 update releases, because No Man's Sky gonna receive it. Such a cool game, the VR version made it the biggest VR game ever made. And now this bigger VR game going to get even better, especially with the new, you know, new motion controllers that PSVR2 got, the sense controllers, the headset feedback, better tracking. It's gonna be just amazing. Okay, so here we have Resident Evil 4. This is the second trailer for the game. The first one got released during PlayStation State of Play, and also during that State of Play they revealed that this game gonna have PSVR2 content. Now there was few people worried that this is cancelled. Of course it is not, it's been announced, it's happening. Capcom currently, you know, probably concentrates on doing the reveals and all the PR for the Resident Evil Village. But once that drop, I'm assuming, you know, the Village dropping, we're gonna talk about Village soon, but once Village drops, then probably we're gonna hear more about Resident Evil 4. Keep in mind, the trailer said PSVR 2 content in development, but what content that's gonna be, we don't know. It might be just a game mode, or it might be a full game. We don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada, who are you? What are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley, run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Very nice. So now here we have the Resident Evil Village. PlayStation VR2 version comes as a free DLC to your version of Resident Evil Village, which of course needs to be a PS5 version. But if you own PS4 version, that gets free PS5 update anyway, so then you get free DLC, free VR DLC. Great, big, massive AAA franchise, and in VR, as you know, Resident Evil 7 felt great. This is probably gonna feel 10 times better.
Man blood.
Oh, careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
What are you doing?
Okay, here we have upcoming very good title, which is The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution. Now, I'm assuming many of you played the original one on PSVR1. I know the Quest version is out now. I didn't play it because I'm waiting for the PSVR2 version. That's when I want to play this game. Definitely looking great, gonna be awesome to come back to this world of Walking Dead in VR.
Forsaken city. You, who have brought nothing but chaos. When death was swallowing this city whole, it was I who resurrected it. It was I who shined as a beacon of hope for all. The tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it. When the bells ring, the song they sing will be righteous. Welcome home, tourist.
Of course, 2022, that doesn't concern us. This game coming in March 2023 to PlayStation VR2. Alright, so that's all the confirmed PlayStation VR2 games that I classed as AAA. Let me know what you think about that list. But of course, there's still some games that probably gonna happen, like 90% sure they're gonna happen. So I class them as possible games. Let's have a look. Here we have Boneworks / Bonelab. So the developer Stress Level 0 developing both of those games. I'm assuming they will come to PSVR2, but there is no announcement yet. Very popular franchise on PC and now on Quest 2 as well. The developer said on Twitter that looking at the new controllers they probably could do it. Then asked about this game if there's any chance of their games coming to PSVR2. They said there is a very high chance, and also they said on Twitter that they are 90% sure that their games will end up being on PlayStation VR2. So very nice. Okay, as of now only available for Steam version of the game, the VR mode for Formula 1 2022. So it's out now and it's great. The developer was asked what about the PlayStation VR2 version, and they basically said they cannot talk about it now, but never say never. As we know, many studios, including Sony's first party studios probably, are under NDAs or just cannot talk about the games until the announcement, or they don't want. But my best guess is I'm really like 99% sure that either F1 2022 or maybe if not F1 2023 will have VR mode on PlayStation VR2. I'm looking at this footage here. This is from Canada in VR, what the developer posted a while back on YouTube, and I must say it looks beautiful. Okay, so a game everyone asks for, me, you, everyone you know, every single person who thinks about buying all already bought pre-order PlayStation VR2. This is Gran Turismo 7. The developer actually been lately asked about PSVR2 version, and basically he said that he cannot talk about it, but also he said that they've got roadmap for upcoming updates in the future, and also Sony's vice president of user experience did interview with Famitsu and said that there is many games that are not revealed yet, that they cannot talk about it just yet. I am pretty sure we're gonna have GT7 in VR. I'm just waiting for the day when we get announcement. So stay tuned to the channel, because as soon as we will get this announcement, I will do video right away. Okay, so now time to talk about Half-Life Alyx. Apparently there is a rumor going around that Sony reached the agreement with Valve and they're gonna have Half-Life Alyx in VR on PSVR2. This is just a rumor, going by what the studio been saying in the past. They want this game to be played by as many people as possible. So, you know, judging by what they've been saying, there is a chance that this game might come to other headsets. We just don't know yet, but I am quite, well, positive about it. I think it will happen. So let me know what you think about that one. It would be a great game to play in VR on PSVR2. It's out on PC for those of you who got PC VR headsets, you know, with mods and everything. But anyway, it still be awesome on PSVR2, and as we know, Valve got history of bringing their games to other platforms, so fingers crossed. Okay, that's all the list. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you wish some games would get... Okay, so that's the list done. Let me know what you're thinking, and also let me know if you got any game that is flat, perhaps, but you still would love to have VR port of that game. It would be interesting to see what you think in the comment section. For all the latest PSVR2 news about those games and all other games as well, stay tuned to the channel. Big shout out to all the patrons. You are all awesome. And that's it, bye.